Example only I'll put. Example 1. Okay. See once more what I am doing. I clicked on the icon, MPLAB IDE icon. I went to project, project wizard. Next, device, selected our PIC 18F458. Then next, MPASM tool suite, everything, all this location and content need to be checked. It has to be MPASM. ASM denotes assembly language. So now we are going to simulate an assembly language program. So check whether all this location, then contents, it has to be assembler, it has to be MPASM win.exe, and it has to be MPASM tool suite. Okay, then next, create a new project file. So project file, this you got now. Step 3, create a new project file. Yes or no, Aniket? Create a new project file.
Yes, ma'am, I came till here, but the thing is I'm not getting the browser or browse option is not, tab is not being shown.
Step 3 mein.
Yes, ma'am.
Here it is showing
Even in step 2 also for location, I'm not getting the option browse.
What happened? Others are having the same issue?
No, ma'am.
No. Maybe,
No,
I don't know, which version of MPLAB is downloaded?
Ma'am, 8.92.
Oh, it should work. Once more you open and see. Once more close everything. Don't save it. Then open it once more and see. There is maybe some issue with the downloaded version.
Okay,
Okay.
ma'am. I'll just
Okay.
check it.
So create a new project file. Browse. In example 1, this folder only you save. Whatever we are doing, everything saving should be in the same folder. So file name program 1, na? Program 1. Okay. In the example folder, whichever we have made, we are making a new project named as program 1. Save it. Only that much we are doing here. Next. Don't do anything here. Step 4, we are not adding now. We will do it later. Next, finish. Okay. So program, this project will be created. Okay. Now go to file, or not file. Here you can click this new source file. It will open a new source file. This create, make a like MATLAB only script file. Open a new script file. Click on this and create a new script file. So as an example now I am showing to move a data to a particular memory location. Only with 2 instructions, I am writing a simple code. So first step is we need to write the library function. Okay, so standard like stdio.h you used to write in C. Na? So similarly, you can do along with me, hash include p 18f458 dot inc. Include this header file, hash include p18f458.inc. Okay, so header file. Now start with the program org00h. You are starting with the program. Then I told now only 2 instructions I will be writing. mov lw. I am moving 20h to a memory location 50h. End. Okay. So it's a simple code. So in assembly language program, when you are writing, you have to include this header file, hash include p18f458.inc. It's a header file used in assembly language programming. C language also, but little bit that will be .h when we are writing. Little syntax, some changes there when we are writing the C code. So assembly language code when we write, it is hash include p18f458.inc. And we are moving the data 20h to working register and from working register to memory location 50h, and we are ending the code. Any location you can write, any location, any data. Example. Now save it. File, save as. Wherever we have made the project or created the project, in the same folder we need to put this file also. So I have made a new folder example1. No, in that example1, inside example1 folder only I am going to put this file, my source file. So file name I can put any name you can put, but extension has to be ASM because it's an assembly language program. So any file name you can give, put it in the same folder where we have created the project and save with the file extension as .asm and save it. Clear? Write and keep a. So hash include p18f458.inc and org and write the instructions and save it in the same folder where project is saved. Project is saved, as well as this source or script file also has to be saved with the same extension .asm because it's an assembly language program. Okay. So first created a project, second created a source file, second step, and save it with the extension .asm in the same folder. Now come here, program 1. Here now another one window is also there with the project. All might have got this. Now go to source file, right click, add file, right click and add your source file in your project. That is what we are doing. Okay, so source file in the program project, whatever we have created, under the source file of that particular project, we should add our source code also. So source code, right click on the source file and add, right click, add file will come, add your source code. This much is done. Project is created, written a
Yes.
symbol code, yes. Written a symbol code and then added our program, source program to the project. Okay. Now we need to check the syntax and then after checking the syntax only we need to run the code. Okay. So syntax can be checked by using the build. So build function or make function. Here in this you can see with one arrow make. So click on that. Absolute. This doing this, it will check the syntax of the program, not the logic of the program. Okay, logic, whether it is correct or not, you will come to know once it is the program is run and once you have observed the result. If the result is wrong, that means the logic is wrong. So now whatever we have done is we are only checking the syntax. So if the syntax, anything written in the code is wrong, then it will show build failed, build or make the program. So it is only like syntax checking. Org, if we are writing without end, then it will be build will be failed, or if we are not adding our source file to the project, then the build will be failed. Okay, so build function, build will check whether the syntax of the program, everything is correct or not. So now we need to run the program. So to run the program, we need to go to debugger, next to project. In the main window, debugger, select the tool. So there are so many tools. We can see, observe like DSO, we can observe the result, and MPLAB Sim. So 1, 2, 3, 4, MPLAB Sim. Click on MPLAB Sim. Then that run button will come, this run button. And click on the run button. Then the code will be executed. So after the build option, go to debugger, select the tool, MPLAB Sim, click on MPLAB Sim. Then only this run button will come. Click on the MPLAB Sim, the run button will come. Click on the run button. Now our code is executed. Done? This much is over?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Can you please once again show from starting in quick time,
Once more
please?
I'll show.
Because
Let me complete this. Let me
okay,
complete
ma'am.
this. Once more I'll tell.
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Okay. Interaction with alumni, parents and students at 4 o'clock. Amaya is there in the class. Amaya? Amaya is there? Not there. Okay, and now next we need to see now we have stored 20H in the working register. Then now we have moved the content 20H to the data RAM memory location 50H. Now how to see the result? You can go to view there, file registers. File registers will be there. Click on the file registers. Click on the file registers. Okay. Now see file registers 50. You see in the memory location 50H, 20H is stored. This is address 001, 2, 3 up till 0F. Then 10111213 up to 1F. So second, third row is 20. This is 20 memory location 020. 020, 021, 022 up to 02F. Now like that, this is 050 memory location. It is 20H. Content 20H is stored in the memory location 50H. So that is what the code we have written, to store 20H in the memory location 50H. Okay. So see whether this much you are able to perform. Once more, once this is done, you can do it once more and see whether you are getting. A simple code you can write and check whether in any of the file registers your value is getting stored. Now I'll summarize the complete procedure once more. So this I am deleting. I am not saving it. Deleting this folder. Okay. So now first you create a new folder somewhere in your drive or desktop and rename it. Rename it with example. Example 1. Example 1. Okay, this is the first step. Make a new folder. And when you are doing addition, subtraction and all, you can create a new folder with the name addition, subtraction, like that. So here now it is example 1. So create a new folder with the name example 1. Now then go to click on the MPLAB IDE icon. Then go to project wizard. Next we should select the device for which we are doing the programming. So pick 18F458. Once selected, it will be there automatically by default. Then next, now we are doing assembly language programming. So by default MPASM tool suite will come, then MPASM assembler will come, and the location will be MPASM win.exe will be in the location program file wherever we have saved our MPLAB. So location, if this is not coming, then we need to put it, browse it and select the location and put, otherwise build will come failed. All these from starting from the step 1, if it is not proper, build will come failed. It is not that only it is checking the program, not like that. Complete location, if this is the executable file. Okay, so programming, assembly language programming, this assembler, this is a assembler actually, MPASM assembler. So if this is not selected properly, then that program whichever we have written cannot be coded by the machine. Okay, so then again it build will come failed. Okay, so select the proper location, particularly this MPASM win.exe has to be selected. Then MPASM assembler tool suite and microchip MPASM tool suite has to be selected. Now then next, create a new project file. So browse where we have made the new folder. Inside the new folder we need to create a new project. So file name, you can give any file name. So I am giving program 1. I am giving program 1. Save. Okay. Next. Then don't do anything. Finish it off. Finished. Now we need to write the code. So take the new script file. Write the code. So to write the code, assembly language program, first line has to be this. whichever program you write. And the syntax and all has to be proper, otherwise it will show build failed. Pick 18458.inc, and it is not pick, only p is there. Hash include, then p18458.inc. Then you start the program with org00h. It is case insensitive, you can write in either capital or small, but 00 when you write. Hello.
How you got that untitled tab?
This that under file now below, this new file.
Okay, ma'am.
You saw? Yeah, mute. You got, Akash?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So then write there hash include p18458.inc org00h, then movlw 20h, then addlw 30h, then movwf 60h. End the code. What it does, what this code does, I have written a symbol code with whichever instruction we have studied. What it does, what should be there in the memory location?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello. Am I audible?
Hello.
50H should be stored in 60H.
Correct. movlw 20h. So working register contains 20h. Then addlw 30h. So content of working register will be added to 30h. So 30 plus 20, 50h. And movwf 60h. So 50h will be stored in the memory location 60h. And end the code. Okay. Now we need to save it, but saving we need to do it properly. So save. We need to save where, in whichever folder we have created. Everything should be saved in that particular folder, project, code, etc. Okay, so click on example 1, that was my folder. Then, and when you save the code, it has to be with the extension .asm. So it is an addition program, so I am saving with the name add.asm. Save it. Okay, this has to be clear, done properly, otherwise it will not be executed. So say it should be saved in the same folder and it should be saved with the extension .asm. Okay, save it. Then this color and all will change. Okay. Then what is the next step? Now we need to add our source file to the project. So go to the source file, right click, add file. Add add.asm has to be added to the project. This also, once it is not done, build will not be succeeded, it will be failed. add.asm. Okay. Now our saving and all is done. Now we need to build and execute the program, run the program. So for that, this icon, build the program, absolute. So build succeeded, that means syntax everything is proper. Now we need to run the code. So run the code, go to debugger, select the tool, MPLAB sim, run the code. Okay. One time only it is running, already run. Okay. Now we need to see the result, So file memory location we will see. Memory location 60H, content 50H has to be there. So go to view, file registers, see. This is all the data RAM memory locations from 000 to FFFH. Now see in 60H. This is 60, this is 61, 62. So 60H, what is the content stored? 50H. Okay, done. 60H the content, 50H will be stored. Raise your hands. How many have got this? Complete it. Take your time and do.
Ma'am, what after writing the code?
After writing the code, okay. What you were asking, Akash?
What after writing the code?
After writing the code, you need to save it. Okay, how you will save? File, save as, save in whichever folder you have saved the project. Same folder you need to save the code, but it has to be saved with the extension .asm. Okay. It's already saved in the same folder. Example 1, add.asm. Done. Need to be saved with the extension .asm. Then after that, what you need to do, go to the window wherever this project name is written, whichever project, ours was program 1. So program 1, go to the source file, right click, add your source file to the project. Program 1, our project was program 1, so we need to add the source file to the program. Okay. Then you need to build the program, you need to run the program and go and see. Those have completed this till now. What is the procedure? If you want to see what is the content of WREG, if you want to see what is the content of WREG, because file registers will show only the content of memory locations. So go to view, then watch. Under special function registers, now watch is there. Click on watch window. Okay, so there watch window. This window will open. Watch window means like this window will open. There we can write the symbol name. So symbol name is if we need to find out what is the content of the SFR registers, port B, even memory locations also. Or WREG, what is the content? We can type here WREG and press enter. So whatever is the value content in the WREG will be displayed here. So here according to our program, whatever the result will be stored where in the working register, and that we are copying to 60H. So working register also contains the result 50H. So that will be shown as the content of WREG. This is the address of WREG. Okay. So WREG content is 50H. Okay.
Ma'am, is this watch case sensitive?
Yes. WREG in small letter may not be given. It is case sensitive. Okay. Akash, where you reached?
I saved that file, but I don't know what to do after that.
You share your screen. Can you share? I need to make you presenter, I think. Can share?
No, ma'am.
Share now. Share your screen. It is done now. Show the code properly. Hash include 18F org ADDL. Why ADDLW is in another color? ADDLW is some another color, na? You can't see properly. LW. Yes. Okay. 30H. 60H. End. So now you saved, na? Saved add.asm. Now what you need to do, na? You go to this build. Go to build. Go up. Come to right corner. Right. Extreme right. Near to that I symbol is there, na? I is written here, na? Uska next. Uska next. Not that. Close. Next to I symbol. Next to I. Click on that. That is a build. Build window. Absolute. So now syntax is checked. Now go to debugger. Select tool. MPLAB sim. Fourth one. MPLAB sim. Click MPLAB simulator. So this you see now run button is visible now. Come to the extreme right. Top. Run button. Click on that. Now your code is getting executed. Okay, it is over. Now go to view. Come down to file registers. It will show all the data RAM memory locations. So there you can see, you see 60H. The content 50H is stored. That is ASCII value. So that here na 60H. You can see the content. The first content of 60H. Content is 50. Go to 60 up. Come to the 60 memory location. So there 50 is stored. 60, 50. Uska next location is 61. This is 62 up to 6F. 6F. Then 7070 is starting. That is ASCII value that you leave. So content 50H is stored in 60 memory location. Okay. Now if you need to find what is the content of WREG, go to view again. View mein go to view. Come down to watch. Come down. Watch. So under symbol name na you type WREG in capital. WREG in capital and press enter. So WREG also contains the value 50H. This much we have done today. You can write whichever program we are doing it in the class. No, same program at home you can do it. You can do it and see the result. Okay. We may not be doing it in the class. We will be just writing the code and finding the result only, but you can see the result in that particular memory location in this software. Now write the question. One question I will give. Write it and show me the result. Write an assembly language program. Write an assembly language program. Write an assembly language program. To store, there are different parts in the program. First, this is to store 10H, in the memory location, 50H. Okay. Then second part, to store 20H in the memory location 51H. To store 10H in the memory location 50H, to store 20H in the memory location 51H. Okay. Add these two values, 10H and 20H. Add these two values. Any instruction you can use, ADDLW or ADDWF. Add these two values and store the result in the memory location 52H. Add these two values and store the result in the memory location 52H. Now write the code. So 52H should contain 30H. So in the memory location 52H, you should show me 30H. Do and show. Any doubt is there in between, you can unmute and ask.